This is the best way to run Google Ads for pest control companies in 2025. I'll try to do this in under 10 minutes, but let's see. So we can just head over to a new Google Ads account here, where we can just click on all campaigns here to be able to create a new campaign. There we go, new campaign. We want to create a new campaign. And by the way, this will work for any types of local businesses that are related or are similar to pest control, like plumbers, electricians, roofers, etc. And by the way, if you want us to do Google Ads completely done for you, just click the link in the description. So you want to choose leads for the campaign objective, and we want to click on continue. I will not explain everything I do here, but I will try to do this fast so you can just get your campaign set up in no time. Just click on search and website visits, and we want to, so I'll just go ahead and add some random pest control website in here. You obviously need to add your own website in there, and you need to call this campaign, or I will call this campaign just pest control tutorial, and we will just click on continue, and we'll start a new campaign. Now we want to set the conversion or the bidding strategy later, because we don't have the option to use manual cost per click, which is what we want to use while we set up the campaign. I'll show you how to do that later. We don't want to be displayed for any other network than the search network. So just don't check off any of those, and then you click on enter another location, and we want to click on advanced search. In here we want to find our city or our area, so just search for the city near you and just click on include. And what we want to do is we actually want to exit out of this one, and we want to find the area we would like to serve or want to have our Google Ads displayed in. So we can just click on show all areas, and this will actually show us the different zip code areas in Google Ads. So we can just click on some areas we would like to include where we want to have our ads displayed. So once you are happy with the areas, you can just go ahead and exclude the areas just outside of that area you would like to have your ads run in. So make a perimeter around that area, because we want to have a really strict area we run our Google Ads. So just to make a perimeter around that area. Once you're done with that, around the whole area, you can just click on save. And then you want to set your language to English, no audience segments, and we want to have our broad match keywords set to off. And in more settings, we would like to change the ad schedule. This is really important. And we want to set that from Monday to Friday, or when you are ready to take phone calls from Google Ads, from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, let's say. We also run different campaigns, or separate campaigns for Saturdays and Sundays, and also one for overnight, which are accustomed to those times. So we can click on next and then skip. And then as you can see, Google has used our website to find some keywords that might be useful for us. I'll just rename this ad group to pest control. And then we can just look at these keywords. They look all right, but we will add some more keywords later and also edit these keywords to be in phrase match. But I'll show you that later. For the fan URL, this is really important that this is your landing page where you want to send people once they click the ad. So the fan URL must be the correct one, but the display path is only what has been displayed on the ad. So here you can just say pest control and Charlotte. So people are not actually being sent to this URL, urlspest.com/pestcontrol/Charlotte, but this is what is being displayed on the ad right here. As you can see, they're always been sent to the final URL. And for the headlines, I would add some headlines that will work for pest controls. So I just went ahead and added some headlines we know work for pest controls. I will just pin two of these headlines to position 1, this one and this one. The reason being, we only want them to be displayed in position 1, and we also don't want them to be displayed in the same ad. As you can see now from these ads, the position 1 item or headline is always this one or this one. So moving on to the descriptions, I added some descriptions we know work for pest controls or pest control businesses. The important thing about this is that they actually use most of the 90 characters they have available to them. So they make the ads larger and displayed larger, basically, so people can see them better when they look through Google to find pest control. So for the business name and logos, you can just connect to your Google business profile to get access to that. Site links are an important thing that are displayed just underneath your ad. As you can see here, these site links. And the text for the site link is displayed here. So there are 3 site links that are super important to have under your Google ad, which is prices, services, and service areas. So let's say your prices is in the final URL or in your website /prices, you will just add prices as a site link text and then the find URL as your URL /prices. And people will be sent to this find URL when they click on that site link. So for the next ones, we will just say services and have a /services in here. There we go. And for the last one, we will have service areas. These are the things people look for when they find your ad on Google Ads and want to have answered. So you should have that on your website. So people can just go into your website and see that you actually serve their area and also do the services they would like for a nice price. For the more asset types, there's one that is super important, that is calls. You want to have the call extension just underneath your Google ad. So people can just call it directly from the Google ad. Just click on new call and then add your own phone number. And my camera just went, so I just need to put that on again. There we go. I'll just add this random phone number right here. So as you can see, it will be a call extension just underneath your ad. So people can just click that and they will call you directly. It's super important to have click on apply. And then you want to click on next because now we are done with our ads. Set custom budget to whatever you want to spend each day on Google Ads. I'll just set this to 1 and move on. And our campaign is good to go. So we'll just click on publish campaign. And Google says our ads will go live after 1 to 2 days, but actually only takes 1 to 2 hours. So that is super nice. And they also want us to set up conversion tracking, but if we want to do that for this video, it would make the video way too long. So we'll just exit out of this one. Now we want to find our campaign in here, which we called pest control tutorial. And we want to head to campaigns and campaigns. And in here, we want to find this little icon right here. We want to click that to change the bidding strategy. Because we want to, as I said earlier, set this bidding strategy right here to manual cost per click. So change bidding strategy and then or select a bid strategy directly. The reason we want to have manual cost per click is that we have a lot more control. So we can basically tell Google how much we are willing to pay per click, and they will only we will only be charged for each click. Then you can click on save. Now I'll show you later how you can actually set that what you want to pay for each click. So you can just exit out of that. And now we want to head over to our tools and planning and go to keyword planner because we want to add our keywords into our ad group. Basically what we want to be displayed for, with what kind of search terms we want to be displayed for. Find your location by clicking on the little map icon, and you want to just basically find a location that has around you that has enough search volume. So if you don't have enough search volume in your local area, you might use your state or your country or whatever. Click on save. 8.6 million as Charlotte has is more than enough. You just need like just see English. You just need like a couple of 100,000 to be good. So we want to search for pest control because we want to find keywords that are related to pest control, because Google will find that for us now. As you can see, these are some of the keywords we can add. So we can just add the keywords here. Terminate treatment, bed bugs. Yeah. So you can just use those, whatever you find are relevant for your types of services, what your services are, and what you want to be displayed for. So once you've done that, and you can just go through all of these pages and look through the keywords you want to be displayed for. You can click on electrical or existing campaign in here and find your pest control tutorial or whatever you called your campaign, of course. And then in your ad group, and you want to set it to phrase match because there are 3 match types in Google. Broad match is really widely related. So if you have the keyword bed bugs and someone searches for something with bed, you will be displayed, which is not something you will want, because then you will basically just waste money. So you don't want to be displayed for bed bugs, and therefore you don't want to use broad match. Phrase match is more closely related, and exact match is really tightly related. So people actually have to search for this exact term to have your ads displayed for them. So we like to use phrase match because that is what actually gives us the best numbers. So you can just click on add keywords. Once you're done with that, click on confirm. Now you can head over to your campaigns, and in here you can find ad groups. Now, once Google have reviewed your campaign, you will get a little pencil icon in here where you can basically set your manual cost per click. So you can set that to whatever you would like. If you saw in the keyword planner, you actually had the top of page bid for a high range and low range. You can find that for each keyword, and you can basically estimate somewhere in between there is what you need to pay per keyword. But you can just try off with a small cost per click in the start and just increase it to see when you get search volume or when you get displayed for the different search terms. So you can just click on pest control for now. We want to actually change, as you can see here, we have some keywords that we added during the campaign setup that we want to add, that we don't want to have set in broad match, which they were. So what you can do is we can just click on select all here and select all 14 and edit, and then change match types and change all match types. We want to change them from broad match to phrase match and click on apply. If you want us to do Google Ads completely done for you, make sure to click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.